In the middle of the mountains, there stood an old mansion. People called it the Buddha Mansion. It was said that centuries ago, a monk had left a sacred chant unfinished there. And whenever anyone went near that place, they could hear a whisper. The chant is incomplete. 5 friends set out on a research mission. Riaz, Faisal, Sarah, Danish, and Ali. Their goal was to uncover the ancient traces of the Buddhist civilization. By evening, they reached the gates of the mansion. The old wooden door creaked open on its own. No one had touched it. They looked at each other, but none of them turned back. Inside, there were ancient Buddhist statues, chants carved on the walls, and clay lamps with ashes still inside. Faisal pulled out his device and said, "Riaz, the readings here are off the charts." Riaz replied, "It might be some kind of spiritual energy." Suddenly, one of the statues moved on its own and crashed to the floor. Everyone froze. Ali shouted, "That's it. I'm leaving." He ran toward the door. Moments later, a scream echoed, and then silence. Ali's bag and lighter were lying on the ground. Riaz told the others to head down to the basement. A narrow passage led to a door, with strange Buddhist symbols carved into it, and what looked like streaks of dry blood. They went down. Darkness. Stillness. A massive statue stood in the center, its stone eyes oozing a red liquid. Sarah trembled and whispered, "It looks alive." Faisal said quietly, "The camera signal is getting weaker." The lights flickered and went out. In the pitch black, a whisper echoed, "The chant is incomplete." When the lights came back, Danish was gone. His camera lay on the floor, still beeping. Now, only Riaz and Sarah were left. Sarah was crying. "We need to leave, Riaz." Riaz spoke firmly, "If we leave now, we'll never make it out. We have to finish the chant. It's the only way." He closed his eyes and began reciting, "Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum." The chant grew louder. The walls began to tremble. The lamps lit themselves one by one. Suddenly, a loud explosion. Sarah screamed. Then silence. Moments later, only Riaz's voice was heard. "I completed the chant. He's asleep now, forever." Riaz walked out of the mansion. Sweat dripped down his face. But when he turned toward the camera, his eyes glowed red, the same red as the Buddha statue. The Buddha mansion was silent again, but anyone who dared to speak its name could still hear that same whisper. The chant is incomplete.